Sometimes Logic Pro does some weird stuff that you can't quite explain, and I found an issue with the sidechain earlier on today when I was tracking some vocals. Could not figure it out for the life of me, took me ages, finally got to it. This may help you if you're having issues with the sidechain not actually triggering what you're trying to achieve. So if you're trying to sidechain a kick to a bass, or in my case it was the vocal that wasn't quite cutting through the guitars, so I want to notch out a bit of the EQ on a dynamic EQ just to get rid of some of that fizz. Couldn't work it out, sidechain wasn't working, so I thought, right, let's go back to basics, let's just see if we can diagnose a problem, see where it lies. Let's have a look. So I actually just went to a compressor just to see if I could replicate this problem, and it wasn't working on the compressor either. If I press play, I've got my threshold all the way crazy low, so it should be triggering anything that's coming in the sidechain. In this case, it's the snare trigger. Doing nothing whatsoever. Simple fix. Have a look at the screen, see if you can see what it is. This little blighter here, low latency monitoring. I had low latency monitoring on because I was tracking vocals. It's a big session. My computer was kind of sweating a little bit. If you turn this low latency monitoring off, you're going to see that sidechain come back into action. Simple as that. It was a simple fix for me, but it can sometimes be one of those things where you don't know what's going on, you can't see the problem, and this rectified it for me. Now, if you haven't got the low latency monitoring visible up on the top bar here, then to me that should mean that it's not engaged. But just in case you've got a bug in the system, whatever it is, if you go to a bit of spare space here and right click, control click, whatever, customize control bar and display, and then you can see low latency monitoring mode here. You'll see it disappears and reappears. If you make it so it's visible, then you can see if it's engaged or not engaged. I think if it's not visible, then it shouldn't be engaged, but it's worth checking anyway, just in case I'm wrong. It's happened before. So I hope that's helpful for you. It really got me out of a headache situation where I couldn't work out what was going on. Maybe it'll do the same for you as well. Thanks for checking it out. See you soon.